Hey guys, Brenden, by the way, that audio guy, do you ever feel stuck when you're making a song and you just feel like you've hit a wall and you have nowhere else to go? And it's like, oh man, I've tried everything. Well, let's try this. So this is a great trick. If you're working in Ableton Live, this is going to be even more applicable because that is loop-based. Now, a lot of times when people write songs, they build out somewhat of a loop or a section that like they just keep it on repeat and they start playing guitar and then they write a guitar part and then they start playing piano and then they write a piano part and then they keep adding and adding and adding and adding and then you get this huge cool thing, but then you're like, well, great, now I have nowhere else to go with this. I don't know how to build a song out from this little loop. So right here, we've got a loop. And it's the same thing both times. So we could really just say, hey, we've only got this guy. So what do you do? What do you do when you're in this position? How do you get out of this wall where you've got this great loop? Well, let me show you. And this is way more simple than you think. It is called the solo button. So what you're going to do is you're just going to start playing and you're going to start going through and soloing things and then listening and seeing if stuff sounds good together. Okay, so for example, that's cool. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to copy that over. All right, so we've done that. Now let's unsolo these and let's start over again. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's move that over. I don't really like that one plucky sound. It's too that one, except I like this one. Well, maybe I like it. We can change it later. Okay, I like that. I think that's kind of cool. All right, so we're just going to grab that loop and then grab these guys. Now you can rinse and repeat that. Go through and maybe start up here and be like, okay, let's try these guitars and maybe, you know, this stuff right here. See, and that's cool. So let's just snag that. All right, now where do you go with this? Well, you essentially now have multiple pieces of a song. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? You have 4 different parts that you could then turn into a verse, a bridge, post-chorus, a pre-chorus, a post-bridge, whatever you want to call it. And then you can even mix and match and say, oh, well, I like this part for the first part of the verse, and then I like it to go into this for the second part, but maybe keep these instruments that are right here. Grab this guy and say, okay, let's do this, so then it sounds like this. So, oh, cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then maybe let's just grab right here, copy this over. Right? And then, oh, okay. And then we're going to move into this part. So then we're going to grab here. And then it'll move right here. And obviously want to stretch out that bell thing so it doesn't just cut out all ugly. Right? You can have like a drop that goes into this part. Now maybe this is the moody part, and it's just like cool, deep chills, whatever. And then it goes into this part right here. But you get the idea. So then all of a sudden you just start building out this song from this loop that you were hitting this brick wall. Just hear certain things together in solo. So if you check out the Bytheway-May album, You May, that's what we did. We had this song that we liked, and there were all these different elements that we thought were way cool together, but you couldn't really hear once the song got going and stuff. So we took them and broke them apart and made separate songs out of each little piece of this song. All these tracks on the album are all stemmed from that same exact thing. Doing this exact technique. You just solo out certain things, mix and match. And like I said, mix from the bottom, mix from the top. You don't just have to go from the top down. For me, that's one way that I like to start, just so I can clear out the top first. But, you know, I just picked random things. I'm not even listening. Let's see what we get here. See, even that. You never know. And by doing this, you can build out your entire song. And you don't have to like keep thinking, well, great, now I have to write a verse because I wrote this huge stupid loop. No, that's how you do it. Pull it apart. Take your big clump of this and go. Get out of your rut. Make awesome music. See you guys.